Okay, guys, so, I got a new computer, and I figured the first thing I should start recording was Minecraft, because it's something that I've wanted to record for a long time. This map that I'm playing is called Fear and a Handful of Dust, I believe, and I already listened to the very first checkpoint, which, when you open these chests, you'll find a disc like I have here, and a piece of sand, and the amount of sand will indicate which checkpoint it is. And then there's files that I'll be playing, their voiceover narrations that tell you what to do at each checkpoint. So pretty much what I just have to do right now is go through this portal. And, apparently this is a spirit world, and I'm supposed to be on lookout for my spirit companion. There's no mods, it's just a plain vanilla map. And, so there was 2 blocks of sand in there, so I have to go and do the next voiceover narration checkpoint thing, so hang on.
Chapter 2, In the Footsteps of His Ancestors. I recommend playing this part of the map on peaceful difficulty. Your vision swims in a whirl of purple light, and you feel as though you are flipped inside out through your navel. Even before your vision clears, you hear an ethereal voice.
Come see now, infant, crawling on hand and knee. The desert devours his path with sand and wind. This one must not look back, where there is no trail. This one must choose to walk in the footsteps of his ancestors. This is your first trial.
A thin path of sand stretches out before you through a hellish world. After studying the grains, you can just make out footprints leading forward.
Okay, so that was the end of that one. Pretty much the rules for this map, there really aren't any. You're pretty much allowed to do whatever you want. You're allowed to break any blocks you want, and any of that. He just asked that you respect, like, the structures, and don't break, like, any buildings. He said mods were allowed, but I'm not using any, just to keep them in the theme of things. So, let's take these bones, and this, and these, and, oh, I guess this is the next checkpoint right here. Okay, hang on.
Chapter 3, The Sacrifice of the Earth. I recommend playing this section on peaceful.
Comes ye now a boy with the power to create, but the need to destroy. The earth gives of itself, but he must not waste any portion of this precious sacrifice. A boy must arm himself and ferry the bones of his ancestors lost back to the waking world. This is your trial.
The land here is twisted and incomprehensible. In a low cave, a sickly tree trunk stands before you, yet at its heart beats a seed of hope. Tear down the tree and construct a bow. You must use all materials that you find, nothing can be wasted. Then take the bones of your ancestors and carry them. Do not convert them into bone meal.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a bow like he said. There, and I'll make arrows out of this stuff. So I was planning on doing this map with one of my friends, but, oh, hang on, he said I'm not allowed to waste anything. But I couldn't get a hold of him, and I wanted to do this as soon as possible. I guess I'm using one mod. It's a, Optifine, and that's how, I think I'm using extreme render distance right now, which it adds to the game. I don't even know what I'm doing. It increases your block view distance, or like by 255 meters or something like that. It just makes it a lot longer. So I thought that was pretty cool, so I got that, because this new computer is pretty freaking awesome. Now I have a bow. Okay, and there's already another checkpoint up here. Hopefully they don't stay so close together like this the whole entire time.
Chapter 4, The Symbol of Evil. I recommend you playing on peaceful for this section.
Comes ye now a man to accept destiny. Destroy the symbol of evil and return to the land of the living. This is your test.
A Across a gap is a vision that fills your empty stomach with a cold, clenching sensation. You stand there for an unknowable amount of time trying to make sense of it. A geode of oily rock gives off uneven pulses of sickly light. At its center is an undulating rip in the air, something between a rain-washed window looking down on a street below and the heat-warped air over the sun-baked lands. Through this shimmering window, you see an enormous skeleton, the sun-washed bones of some nightmare creature. Fire your weapon at the vision to complete your quest, then return to the waking world and use your sand to douse the flames.
Okay, so pretty much just shoot the paintings, I guess. I think one of those is supposed to land on that pressure plate, so there. Whoa. I didn't think it was gonna explode. Okay, so I guess I gotta go back to the living world now, and I'll just use this sand to put out that flames like he said, and then I believe there is another checkpoint out there after I do that, because you could see it right from the beginning. Okay, so bam. Okay, now that's done. I don't know what this pit of dogs is for. It was just kind of there. I think there's actually a dog spawner under there, because they keep popping up. Okay, yep, this is the next one. Okay, hang on.
Chapter 5, Spirit Companion. I recommend you play this section on peaceful difficulty. Upon returning to the waking world, you toss handfuls of sand on the campfire. As the flames die, so too does the purple connection to the spirit world. You have passed your tests, but now your true journey begins. There is a piece of paper tucked among your sleeping furs. The letter reads,
Alvarel, it has been many moons since you went to Big Winds Mesa, and I fear you may never read this, but I must warn you should you find this letter. There is corruption in the land. Your mother's people have not heeded our warning. They cut deeply into the earth and take from her without offering. Our people no longer safe here. We have heard the angry earth rumbling, and scouts warn of strange creatures in the night. It is time for me to lead my people out of this land, Alvarel. It falls to you. Your mother raised you as a boy among the white men. You have seen their greed, but now you are man and a warrior of my tribe. You must stop the white man from their action and set right what has been damaged. If you are able to heal the wound, we will return. Alvarel, this is why you have been allowed to seek your vision quest, to save both peoples.
The sun climbs across the sky as you reread the letter. A harsh bark comes from the pit nearby. Could this be your spirit companion that Red Cloud mentioned? Tame the wolf, then follow the footprints south until you find the railroad. Continue east back towards your hometown.
Yay! Okay, so tame the wolf like... Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. I hope he doesn't hate me forever now. Let's go, puppy, come on. Okay, I think he said the village was this way. Looks like it. There's some, things there. You coming, dog? Maybe... He said south, right? So... I would assume that this is south. Even though I have no clue. Because... No, because the sun... Whatever. Let's just see if this place is it. What's this? Construction materials property for telegraph. Okay, that probably isn't it. Hang on, I'm gonna go listen to the last part of that real fast.
Mentioned? Tame the wolf, then follow the footprints south until you find the railroad. Continue east back towards your hometown.
Okay, he said east, not south. I'm dumb. Okay, so those are the footprints. And this is the railroad. I don't think I want to take those yet, because I'm not... They haven't told me to take those yet, so I don't want to breach the progression he has set up in the story. So, yeah, this is kind of one of my first solo Let's Plays. It's kind of hard trying to think of things to talk about, especially since I've never done anything on Minecraft before, because I haven't been able to. It's not really... Besides this map, because this guy's been narrating and kind of filling in some spots for me, it's not really a thing that gives you a lot of room to talk. Hopefully I can take this stuff. I don't need another, I'll take it just in case anyway. Compass and book and a shovel. Let's see. Is there a sign here that tells me what town this is? Kings, Contrivance, population 23. Is this the next one? Yep, this is the next one. So, let me start that up, guys.
Chapter 6, King's Contrivance. Recommend you play this portion on easy and wait for dark to arrive. As you approach the town of your childhood, it is somehow different, smaller, more worn down. Then a bark from your companion snaps you back to focus. There's something wrong. There are no people hustling through the streets, no work hands toiling at the train platform, the Pony Express, or the oil derrick. The town is silent. There are no hymns wafting from the church, no honky-tonk melodies or clinking glasses tumbling out of the saloon. Only the sound of the sand in the wind, scouring the wooden boardwalk and scratching at the sides of buildings. How long have you been away? From the main street, you count 3 new graves in the churchyard. There are no sign of the town's inhabitants, yet lamps still burn here and there. It's as if humanity simply vanished some days ago. Only one building shows any sign of recent usage. The door of the drugstore at the far end of Main Street creaks slowly in the wind, and you can just make out footprints in the dust, leading to the back storeroom.
That's interesting. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. He said any blocks are breakable. Doesn't matter what, you're allowed to break anything you want, craft anything you want. Just don't go around destroying buildings. So, I don't know why this grave is dug up and the name is gone from it, so I wonder who that was. And this one right here doesn't even have a name on it, it just says RIP. But a lot of times in Minecraft maps I've seen, there's stuff under at least one of the graves. I guess not here though. Maybe I have to dig down even deeper. Maybe there's something behind this. No. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the, was it the drugstore he said? That's the sheriff's office. General store. There's the drugstore. Dr. Martin Broadcloak, pharmacist, powders, elixirs, remedies, vitologies. Closed on Sundays. A tailor is up there. He spelled tailor. Wait, no. No, never mind. Whatever. Alterations, patches, handmade garments. Okay, so let's go in here. Iodine is 1 copper, seltzer, mercury, arsenic, tooth extraction, hair coloring, hair tonic. I don't even know what that would mean. Anesthesia, castor oil, Vaseline, snake bite, love potion, cactus needle removal. Wow, that's a lot of services for just a drugstore. Doesn't seem like there's anything left in this room. So, holy, that's a lot of dye. Wow, I'm gonna take this coal, and I could use that, and I could use these buckets, and this ice might be handy. I don't need those, I can just collect wood if I want it. Let's take these sponges and this bone meal, and might as well take these cocoa beans. I don't really need any of this other stuff, other than maybe, no, let's take this gunpowder though, that could be useful. And might as well take that. And that. Also, another one of the things he said was that if your inventory ever gets too full, you can just make a home base or something for yourself to drop some stuff off to have like a safe area to keep your things. It doesn't look like there's anything else back here, so I think that last checkpoint I just had was checkpoint 6. So wait, maybe I'll try upstairs, cause let's go to the tailor, see if anything's up here. Oh, sorry, dog. Get in here. Oh, you just walk through the window. Leather repair, sewn alterations, buttons, denim, cotton wool. Those are like spools, I suppose. Like giant ones hanging from the ceiling. There's some wool, I can make a bed out of that. What don't I need? I don't really need those sponges, I don't know why I took them. These sticks could be useful. Let's go to the stump gravel. The crab, oh, it's my dog outside. I don't really need any colored wool. Other than for looks if I ever stopped and made a base. So, I'll just leave all that there. Because all I need is this normal wool. Let's see, what's over here? Oil barrel property of Somber Corp. Closed, dry hole, keep off. Oh. There are no blocks. I think I should be able to, or not. Well, he said I can build whatever I want, so hopefully I'm allowed to do this. There might not even be anything up here. It might just be nothing, which would kind of be dumb, but it might just be nothing. Maybe I'll check out all the buildings first before I even leave the town, but I'm gonna have to leave eventually, it looks like. Well, obviously, because I wouldn't even... whatever. This pick will be useful. I wish records stacked, because they're points. I don't think I'll need this sand, though. Ladders seem useful. I already have enough buckets. Actually, let's just get rid of some of these buckets. There. Okay. Oh, what is that? Dispenser? Maybe it shoots out a minecart. That would make sense. What does this say? Railway water not for public use. Maybe it spits out a bucket of water. That would make sense, too. What's the point of being able to get up here? Doesn't look like there was one. Here, let me... keep falling. Flip a switch and see what it... Oh, it shoots out a water block. Oh, that's cool. Okay, what's this? Wanted. John Farson. I don't know what all these other symbols are. Those are cash symbols. I don't know what these are for, though. Oh, maybe that's like a... maybe that's supposed to be like a picture of him. Pony Express. There's not even any use in that. Maybe he had some items in there, like as... in case you did have a mod on, like, Mo Creatures, so that you could... Holy crap. That's checkpoint 47. I don't even remember what the last checkpoint I got was. What is this? Public water. Does that do anything? Maybe flip this and then hit this? That also did nothing. I'm gonna go listen to the end of that one more time, just to see if I missed anything. So, hang on.
Chapter 6, Kings. 3 new graves in the one building shows any sign of recent usage. The door of the drugstore at the far end of Main Street creaks slowly in the wind, and you can just make out footprints in the dust, leading to the back storeroom.
Okay, I didn't even notice that there was a back storeroom. I guess there's rail tracks back here too, so... This is the drugstore. Oh, I guess that's what I was in, was... the, This is the back storeroom, I suppose. Oh, crap, I didn't even see that. Wow. So probably, once I find this next checkpoint, I'm gonna cut off the recordings. I don't know how long I've been recording. And I don't want this file to be, like, 9,000 megabytes. Even though it probably wouldn't be like that. It'd only be 9 gigs, which isn't even, like, anything. So... once I find this next checkpoint, which is right here, I will leave you guys on a cliffhanger. So, read this, and then
Chapter
we'll be
7,
gone.
Beneath These Streets. I recommend playing this section on easy difficulty. Why would the druggist have a hidden passage beneath his shop? It appears to lead north toward the butt. Could this have something to do with the strange goings-on?
Oh, well, that wasn't much. Okay, guys. I'm probably gonna upload this. It should be up in a day or two. Like, however big this video is should be up in a day or two. So, bye.